I'm tired of the church.
I have lost count in my life how many times I have seen that video, and it never fails to make me laugh. As a matter of fact, a lot of us black people, when we were just seeing this, we could relate to this video. A lot of us, we were raised up in the black church, and we understood his disgruntlement, right? We understood how tired he was of the church. But there's a conversation that I have never seen us have before. See, we would, do these little jokes here and there about going to church and being forced to go to church and things like that, but we never had a conversation about religious trauma. That's a conversation that I want to bring up. And I'm like, why not me? Why not be the first person to actually have this conversation? Because this is something that is really causing a detriment to us in the black community when it comes to our spiritual journey and when it comes to us as individuals. I vividly remember as a kid, sometimes I did want to go to church, but other times I didn't want to go to church. In those days where I didn't want to go to church, I remember vividly my mother screaming to the top of her lungs, "Not today, devil. Devil, you get on out of this house right now." Insinuating that somehow the devil has somehow taken possession of my body and has now influenced my mind to not wanting to go to church. But this didn't stop, right? Because as I began to get older and as I began to ask certain questions that somehow was threatening towards the church, now they started to look at me funny. Oh, he's the black sheep. He stands out. He asks too many questions. He's a little too smart. And then as we start to really get older, a lot of things don't start to make sense. People falling out, speaking in tongues, the pastor hooping and hollering, and then we seeing white Jesus in the stained glass windows. I'm like, something just doesn't feel right. When we do the research, when we look for the information, and then we leave the faith, we leave Christianity to go on our own journey, we get villainized, we get demonized, and we get called all these type of names. All the self-righteous Christians want to judge us, and yet they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the answers. All they got is Jesus, because he's the only answer that you can have, right? I'm tired of this church. I'm tired of y'all telling us who are young, us young folk, how we are somehow out of touch or we being led astray by the devil because we are actually using our common sense. We're actually looking for the information. We're finding the answers. We're actually applying truth to our lives while you are just sticking with what you are comfortable with what you always knew. Sometimes y'all are very uncomfortable with the ultimate reality that the religion that you are actually practicing came from the plantation. And this is just the beginning, y'all. I really want to start having more conversations about what we have experienced concerning religious trauma in the church. I mean, I have multiple videos on YouTube about religious trauma, all right? So, definitely go and check out my YouTube channel. If you like my long takes here, you're going to really enjoy my longer takes on YouTube. So go ahead and hit the subscribe, all that type of stuff. Find me over there. But I personally want to know your thoughts concerning the matters. Share your experiences and all that in the comments below. I'll see you there.